I normally don't talk about other teams, but Green Bay Packers had an interesting. This whole first round NFL draft was a little bit shocking here, especially when they end up acquiring Jordan Love. Now Jordan Love out of Utah State, very good player. I wanted him. I think he can move really fast. Great quarterback, has a lot of potential. And just reading this article and thinking about this, Aaron Rodgers, he's a great quarterback. He won the Super Bowl for the Green Bay Packers in 2011. Last time they won before that was 1997, Brett Favre. But in this particular time here, they drafted Aaron Rodgers when Brett Favre was like 35 or 36 years old, I believe, and Aaron Rodgers like 35. And I believe this is an indication that we're going to move on from him. And Matt LaFleur, it was his decision. Maybe the scouts that really felt like this was a good move here. I just think that they haven't really, the Green Bay Packers really haven't acquired any type of weapons or sufficient targets for Aaron Rodgers. Besides, they had, Jennings back then. They had Randall Cobb, but it was just individuals inquiring wide receivers from the free agency. It was no one from the draft, no one like from stellar talent. I mean, they could have had Henry Riggs or this for the Oakland Las Vegas Raiders, even acquiring them, but someone like Justin Jefferson or someone of that caliber. Now, this may be a slap in the face to Aaron Rodgers and to Green Bay Packers fans. I could be wrong, but if you really want to continuously to move forward, just you already have an elite quarterback. Don't waste a pick in the draft quarterback right now. I mean, this could be a potential setup for him to actually be a contender in the Super Bowl and win consecutive games. He's been competitive ever since he's been the starter of the Green Bay Packers. Been a competitive force, man. Fierce to just win in the NFC North multiple times. I say maybe the Minnesota Vikings at times has been getting in his head a lot, and it may be competitive with the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving Day. But overall, man, I mean, just really sweeping them, doing really great. They have Aaron Jones. You guys, they have Devin Funchess now, but he's a little injury prone. I mean, they have I think another two or three wide receiver, but it's nothing that that's really spectacular. If they would have drafted a wide receiver, another tight end, someone that they need on offense that he can utilize weapons, good, because he's a good position and pocket passer. Just give him a wide receiver, give him another big tight end, someone that he can work with. Because I believe in this particular moment, it was kind of spectacular that all these years so far, besides the Super Bowl, is that he's been working with just mediocrity when it comes from offensive targets. People come and go. And I just think that, it's a new, different caliber now, new, different coaching system. Yeah, he could be a mentor for Jordan Love, but is it really necessary to draft a quarterback in this particular time and not utilizing and substituting that with offensive weapons? I was like, it could be a wide receiver, it could have been a tight end, could have been anybody, even a defensive tackle with that. Something that can really put the edge on, like, all right, let's go. Because I feel like this is a regress here, was this first round pick for the Green Bay Packers. Quarterback was really not needed here for Green Bay. I'm looking like, I'm like, I thought he was maybe going to, like, maybe not even the Bills. Well, actually, I can see him with the Bills. Probably the Bills or, not Cleveland, probably the Bills. Maybe the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger, depends, but Jordan Love here or the New Orleans Saints, because I think they're gonna try to move on for Drew Brees from this moment. But with Aaron Rodgers, man, just someone that's a Super Bowl contender almost each and every single year, just really a stellar performance here. Numbers he still can produce beside his age. Just give him more talent. Same thing with Tom Brady. That's when Tom Brady decided to leave, and go to Tampa. I mean, it's just the same mediocre system. Yeah, they're doing the best they can to make it, but it's only can last for so long. You need fresh new talent, fresh new heads there. Now I just feel like they may have Aaron Rodgers. If that if you start messing up, be on the sidelines coaching Jordan Love, they're gonna reshifting their focus on him so he gets sped up on the system, and it's just frustrating to him because he's the leader of the team. Like now, I mean, I feel like we're not going anywhere besides just winning the NFC North, but we're not gonna really make a depth and a precision to get into that Super Bowl. And I think I can see the frustration of Aaron Rodgers. He's like, wow, with all of this, we spend our money and our time and develop a chemistry and get a new quarterback. But hey, I mean, the only thing is, people were saying that it could be another Taysom Hill. And Taysom Hill is really a beast. I mean, he could be, even though he is a quarterback, he can play a slot receiver, and he's really good, from New Orleans Saints. So if you can have a Taysom Hill like this, maybe it can be some packages like that. I'll have him in a wild card. It can be a substitute. He can be actually another wide receiver if it works out. So only thing is, Aaron Rodgers may not he got to kind of get rid of that bitterness if he has it. You know, just kind of welcome him with open arms. And we'll just see how it implement in the Green Bay Packers system. But I was just very shocked in this. I just kind of want to speak on this. So I don't know if there's any Green Bay Packers fans on here, but I just kind of disagree with this pick here. It could have been another someone great caliber in college besides the QB position. But it's your boy Young Jr. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. You guys take care. Deuces.